Hey, welcome back everybody to another episode of what I'm gonna eat to lose weight. Tonight, I have got some salmon, and it is wild caught salmon. I'll touch on that just a little bit after a while. And I'm gonna do a little stir fry with some broccoli, some onion, and some summer squash. All right, this is a real simple dish to make. It's not a whole lot of steps to it. Just cut the vegetables up, put them in a frying pan. Let's saute them up a little bit. We're gonna pan sear the salmon as well. So let's get started. All right, folks, if you haven't watched my videos before, I'm kind of making food that I think is gonna help heal me and any ailments I may have in my old age. And I've done a little research on what I think I need to put in my body. And like the salmon here, it's a good indicator. I mean, it's really better when you go to Kroger's or wherever you get your Myers or wherever you get your groceries at, to find some wild caught salmon rather than get the farm raised. The wild caught are eating other minnows and other whatever they eat in the wild. But these farm raised salmon, which is good eating. I mean, I have ate it up until when I realized I should be eating the wild caught. But the farm raised are like fed with pellets, man-made pellets. And I just don't know if it's going to be as healthy and as beneficial as the wild caught salmon. So that's why I chose the wild caught salmon. And if you kind of check around every now and again, you can get some deals. That was like $8.29. I don't really know what it regular is, but anyway, that's my spiel on the wild caught salmon. Now, first I'm gonna cut my vegetables up. We'll get that started, and then the salmon's not that thick, so it won't take long to cook. So we'll get started on the vegetables and go from there. And like I say, everything that I cook here in my videos, the properties of what is in these items will, I mean, according to my research, will help you, is beneficial to being healthy. You know, I don't know the exact scientific terms, but there's things within these live greens and such things like this that help fight disease and cancer and blindness and a lot of different things. And from the time I've been doing this kind of clean eating, I've noticed some health benefits as well. So stick with me, guys. We'll do this together. Like I say, the hardest part of any of this dieting thing, and I don't even like to call it diet. I mean, it's just, it has to become a lifestyle. But the hardest thing about this is actually committing to it. Like, oh, I gotta do this. You gotta really want to do it. But I'm telling you, the reason I'm doing this because I'm feeling so good, and I want all you guys to feel the way I'm feeling. The eating right is healing what I've got going on. So I'm not gonna say it's 100%, but I can tell a difference, and I can see things that are no more. So we're gonna chop the broccoli up in smaller pieces. And we're gonna kind of put them in a bowl. Our next one's gonna be yellow squash. We're gonna cube it up. The yellow squash has a lot of the antioxidants that help fight cancer as well. So anything I can put in my body that's gonna help fight that crap, any of it, diabetes, any of this stuff. I'm not saying it can heal it, but once the damage is done. But I'm telling you, it's amazing what the right food will do. Next is the onion. And look, there's another thing, folks. I don't claim to be any kind of chef. I am not a chef. I'm just winging it to get through this weight thing and learn how to eat. So I'm not trying to be claiming it's edible to me. And I hope it's good for everybody else. I try to use seasonings that will flavor the food. So yeah, I don't claim to be a cook. I'm just winging this, trying to figure out what I can eat that will make me healthy and not kill me. Okay, we got all these vegetables cut up. Now we are going to get them started. All right, and I do a lot of cooking with the extra virgin olive oil. That's an oil that the experts all say that is healthy for you. It's healthy for your arteries. It's healthy for your veins. It's just generally healthy. So, and this is what we're going to cook the salmon in. So we're going to get both of them going at the same time. All of it doesn't need to go in, and that's another thing too. You need to kind of learn portions. You know, you can always, if you cook too much, you don't have to eat it. You can put it up, and that's what a lot of times I do for food the next day. Is I'll have what I had the night before. But I just make enough for me and Lisa, and sometimes I have to cook extra because I like onions and Lisa don't like onions, so we have separate meals within the meals, if you can believe that. All right, that's what's going to get going. I'm going to put some salt on it. I like to use this Himalayan pink salt. Again, the experts say it's supposed to be good for you. I'll throw some pepper on it. And I do like to sprinkle some garlic powder all over it. Give it a good stir and get that olive oil all over it. And then let's crank her down to about 4 or 5. These cast iron skillets, when you're cooking them, they're kind of almost precise, really. So you really gotta bring things down to where it needs to be. All right, we got that cooking. We're gonna have to start our salmon next. But it's relatively easy. It's just pan searing it, and we're gonna salt and pepper it. That's kind of really the way I like it. I don't like anything fancy. I have had it with a few other ways. Garlic, salmon's good. But this is the quickest, easiest way that I find to get this going. And we just salt and pepper that again. I'll spray a little olive oil on it. Salt and pepper it again. And we're gonna kind of let it sit there for a minute till our pan gets warm, hot, and then we're gonna sear that up. Our vegetables are starting to turn out. All right, they should really have taught this kind of stuff in school. I mean, I know they had that pyramid when I was in school, but oh, I don't know, like the calories that people eat today. I don't think that all humans are built to live on 2,000 calories a day. Unless you're a 25, 30-year-old guy that's really huffing it, digging ditches, something that's really moving, working hard. I don't think a man needs 2,000 calories a day. I'm gonna be kind of anxious to see what my maintaining end of the day calorie count is gonna be once I've lost my weight and now want to try to maintain. Also, when I'm cooking my vegetables as well, I like to leave them a little solid. You know, you can cook a vegetable to where it's mush. Sometimes that's good, but I don't think it's healthy. If you leave a little substance to it, I believe the nutrients are still in it. But if you just cook it to mush, I think the nutrients kind of beat it. All right, we're gonna take this fish and put it meat side down and sear that really good. We're almost done. But the crazy thing about it is I'm seeing food as medicine nowadays. Food can heal. I'm seeing it firsthand that food can heal. So like I say, that's why I cook food anymore. I cook it to heal, and I cook it to live. And like I said in previous videos, it's a shame it took me 58 years to realize this, but here we are today. And the only reason I want to do these videos is hopefully somebody needs to see this and say, hey, you know, I can do that too. I want everybody to be happy. Everybody should be happy. And it's just like when you don't hurt, when you're not sick, and you can move, you're mobile, and you're just in a happy mood most of the time. Now this meal will probably take you about 30 minutes to take care of, and like I say, there is other condiments that I will show you that I like to eat on mine, just to give that extra kick and that extra flavor. Kind of goes away from what my thinking is, but also my thinking has always been I want flavor. So we'll discuss that here just in a minute when I show you what we're going to use. The one thing I have realized during this journey is that it is just as easy to lose weight as it is to gain weight. You just got to do it kind of in reverse. When you're gaining weight, you really don't realize it because you're just going along your day-to-day business, eating what you want, and just keep every day. You're not paying attention to it. But only when you're on a diet is when you pay attention to it. But if you just decide you're going to eat right, don't pay attention to it, go on about your day-to-day business, and the weight just kind of comes off. Stick with it though. Stick with it. All right, we're gonna flip these over right quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. And we're going to stir this one more time. Everything's about done here. One last thing I got to do to the fish. Is give it a shot of lemon. Right in there too a little bit. Lemon, by the way, guys, I drink a glass of water every day with a lemon in it. That actually is a lemon is supposed to be as good for you as well. So that's, you know, every morning I do that. It's supposed to be good for your heart. So like I say, guys, anything that's going to be healthy for me to eat, I'm putting it in my body like medicine. But I'm metering it in there. You just can't eat a whole pan full of broccoli or something like that. You still have to use portions for sure. Best thing I found is once you eat your portion, get up and go do something. Go find something else. Get that brain onto something else. All right. That is what has helped me through this. Once I get done eating the portion that I've allotted for myself, I have to go do something, whether it be clean, mop the floor, something. I have to admit, by the way, Lisa's probably loving me right now too, because I've been cleaning the kitchen, I've been mopping the floors, anything to keep my mind off of food. It has what I've had to do. So, all right, we're going to try to plate this stuff up. All right. And that does have skin on it too, and I don't recommend that you eat the skin because I believe it's got scales on it. I mean, I guess you can if you do scale it, so. All right, I'm gonna grab the vegetables. All right, there's my vegetables. I'm going to put a piece of salmon on it. And now for the condiment I was telling you guys about. There's several of them that I use. Of Asian descent, I think. The sesame is real good, but I like this one here real well, the hoisin sauce. Now, it don't have many calories in it. It's got, well, it does have, for what it is, it's got 90 calories in it, but I'm not going to use that much. It says 2 teaspoons. But I tell you, I don't have very many calories on my plate at all. So the vegetables are going to be good the way they are, but I like this a little bit on my salmon. It just kind of helps the taste, I think. So here we go. Here's what I do. Shake it up. Now, first thing I do without any of my salmon is take this meat off, or this skin off. I do scoop this out because this is where the real fishy taste comes from any fish you eat, is this this brown meat here. So I like to scoop it out the best I can to give it the best flavor that you can get out of this piece of salmon. Because like I say, the brown is not very good, and the brown is what makes it taste fishy, shaddy, baity. Make it taste like bait. All right, flip it over, and I put just a little bit of this sauce on it, and she's good to go. This is what I'm going to eat tonight. What I eat to help me lose weight, it's what I eat to help me get healthy because of the nutrients and miracle chemicals that is within these vegetables that helps fight cancer and heart disease and all kind of other beneficial stuff. So, okay folks, this is just another little recipe that I've used over the months to help me lose weight. It's easy, it's fast, it's good, and it's healthy for you. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my new YouTube channel here. I'm going to make videos to kind of help people lose weight, and they can follow me as I cook things and discover new foods that help me get healthy and help me lose weight and maintain my weight. Until then, friends, stay healthy.